Hello, people of Ghana and all over the world. Welcome to the Sesame Show here on CLIQ TV. My name is Sesi. Well, as I always do, I like to share a quote with you. Nothing ventures, nothing gains. So go out there and venture. I also like to encourage you or entreat you to go onto YouTube and subscribe to CLIQ TV. You comment, you share, positive comment, and then we are good to go. Well, today, as you can see, I'm grinning from ear to ear. For the very first time, my producer has pulled the rabbit out of the hat, or the rabbit out of the hat, whichever way, I don't know, but the magic word is Adaka Dabra. For the very first time, we had a lady in the house, so I'm overexcited. She's not just a lady, but she's beautiful. So this one is beautiful overload edition of the show. Well, without much ado, I'd like to introduce you to the eloquence, the nerve, and the beauty, Winnie Mandela Khan, aka Abba Guy. Hello, you're welcome to the Sesame Show.
Hello. It's good to be here.
Oh, you are too beautiful. I want to you come on.
But that's it.
Yo, and you be a person we are South African.
Debbie, South African.
Winnie Mandela Khan,
My papa they met to Winnie Mandela.
Oh, okay.
So that's how come my name is Winnie Mandela.
Oh.
And my father is Khan.
Oh, okay.
So Khan is the surname.
Oh, okay. Oh, beautiful.
But industry no muse. Obia from Abba Guy.
Fantastic. Beautiful name. So let's go back. Where did you grow up? The schools you went to, and then your background.
My background, there isn't really much to say about that. I have two brothers. Okay. I'm the last born, baby last.
Hey.
I grew up in Takadi. I went to Ghana National College.
Okay.
And then I continued to African University College of Communications.
AUCC.
That's AUCC.
Great.
Yes. So basically, yeah.
That's it. So which school did you dream of going and you didn't go?
Which school did I dream of going and I didn't go? No. Any school I wanted to go,
you went.
I went.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to Ghana National College. I went.
Yeah.
I wanted AUCC. I went. Okay, so I think with AUCC, I wanted to go to Legon.
Okay.
But then the communications, they were not offering
yes.
degree in communication at Legon,
yes.
So I had to go to AUCC. Yes.
Okay. So can you share some of your hobbies apart from you sharing yourself with the screen with us? Can you share some of your hobbies with us?
Okay, so I like watching movies. Yes, I like watching movies. And sometimes I like reading.
Okay.
Not all the time. Sometimes I like reading, and I like traveling.
Oh wow!
And of course, cooking and eating.
What is with ladies and traveling? Ladies seem to like traveling.
No, I like to meet people.
New people.
I like to meet new people.
Okay.
And it's always best.
Oh yes.
When you travel, that's when you meet a lot of new people. Yes.
That's great. That's great. So, the industry, who inspired you and why?
This industry, there isn't a single person in this Ghanaian industry that I look up to. No, not even one.
Yeah,
nobody.
What about outside?
Outside, Ellen.
The Generals.
Yes. Yes. I love that woman.
Oh yeah, she's a top.
I
match.
love that woman. I love that woman. Yes.
That's good. You have a good mentor there. So what make you angry? Abba Gaga is angry. What made it? What
makes me angry? Wow. Wow. What makes me angry? I think the first thing that ticks me off is when I'm being blamed for something I haven't done.
Okay.
It just ticks me off because I'm somebody who takes responsibility of any action that I take. So I expect that if you take an action and it doesn't go well, take responsibility. Don't try to blame it on me. Yes, and when I see people being treated badly,
okay.
yes, that also takes me off a lot. A lot. Aside that, no, nothing else.
Okay. Then let's go to what surprised you. You are surprised.
What surprises me? Nothing.
What surprised you?
Nothing.
Really?
Maybe some 5-10 years ago, some few things may surprise me, but now nothing surprises me.
Really?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Okay. Before you joined TV Africa to start hosting the political police, what were you doing? Do you work in any corporate before? Okay,
so I've been in the media for as long as I can remember. I think from after secondary school I've been in the media. Okay. The first time I was on air, it was actually at then Vibe FM.
Hey,
when the office was at, that's a long time ago, over 10 years ago. That's when the office was located in the same building with Bayport.
Yes.
At Kokomili. That is when I was on air. I was a newscaster then.
Oh, really?
I was doing the 2 p.m. news.
Oh, wow.
So it was English news. And then after that, I went back to being behind the scenes, doing a lot of sales and marketing. I actually started sales and marketing here in Accra with Sleep Music.
Okay.
So Mark Okrekumante, I worked with Mark for quite a while.
Oh, wow.
Quite a while. There's a lot I know in the industry that I learned
from
Mark Okrekumante. I did a little bit of artist management. I managed Screwface for a little while. And then after that, I went back to doing sales again in the media. So I did sales at various TV stations and radio stations until I went to TV Africa.
Okay.
So TV Africa, I was actually a salesperson at TV Africa. Then, before I took over Political Police, there was Showbiz and More. Showbiz and More, I stood in just as a guest. The host wasn't around for a while, so I stood in as a guest, and they were marveled at my performance.
You're eloquent, so of course.
Thank you. And then there was the telenovela discussion, which then was being hosted by Stacey Amwate. So when Stacey left, I took over hosting the telenovela discussions from Stacey. Then the telenovela ended. There was change in management. That was when Shirley Frimpong Manson started managing TV Africa. And of course, Shirley is a movie producer, so didn't believe in pushing other foreign content on our screen. So telenovela was cancelled then. So before Political Police, so let me tell you how Shirley motivated me. Shirley and Obubia, how they motivated me. I used to go on the morning show on the entertainment segment with Nikki Samona.
Nikki Samona, yes.
And we'll do adult talk on a morning show. So I don't know what happened. I didn't know the conversation that was going on behind the scenes. But I was there one Friday morning. I was waiting to go on air. And then Obubia comes to me and she's like, I've gone to fight for you. Don't disappoint me, Winnie. I had no idea what it was about. So I get on the show, we do everything we do. Then after the show, I'm sitting at the upper reception. And then Shirley sees me and she goes like, wow, I didn't know you were this talented. Keep it up. You did a great job on screen. So that thing stuck with me. Till date.
That's great.
Up to date. When I remember Shirley's words, it keeps me going. It tells me I am doing something right. I mean, Shirley is someone who knows talent.
It's very critical.
Very critical. So for somebody like Shirley Frimpong to say you're good, then you're good. So I left TV Africa for some months. And then I got called to host Political Police. Yes, Parkway Siakom, now with multimedia, called me to host Political Police. So that's how come I started hosting Political Police.
Great. So what were your fears when you were about to start hosting the Political Police, because that show shakes a lot of table. It touches big people in society. Were you at the point say, hey, listen, won't any big man come after me? You were never.
No.
So now you are not afraid.
It's my job. It's a job I've been called to do. Someone has to do it. No matter, let's take it off Political Police. It may be any other show.
Of course.
If someone will feel offended by what you say, they will feel offended.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
So I wouldn't say that because a political figure will feel offended, I will not do what I'm supposed to do, or I will be afraid. No, nothing scares me. Up till date, nothing scares me.
Okay. There's this part. On TV Africa.
Okay.
You went very hard. You didn't take it kindly with Juliet Ibrahim when she said, in quote,
oh, okay.
TV Africa is dead.
Okay.
And you went. So what exactly?
Okay. So it wasn't on Political Police.
No.
I was wearing the Political Police uniform.
Yes.
But it was not on Political Police.
Okay.
Okay, so this issue. I think is it Nyan Techua?
Yes.
There's a host on TV Africa.
Yeah.
Her name is Nyan Techua. She did a story on Juliet, and it didn't sit well with Juliet. Now, like I said, it's a job. You will definitely offend someone.
Oh yes, of course.
When somebody does a job and it doesn't sit well with you, you address the person, not the station as a whole and every presenter within that organization.
Yeah.
Within that organization.
Yes.
You don't do that. So far as you are a public figure, you one day would need that same platform,
of course,
to come through for you.
Of course.
So in as much as you may be disappointed in what the person did or said, there are so many ways to go about it.
Yes.
So many ways to go about it. She wanted to take advantage of that. At that time, she had written a book.
Yeah.
So any attack, she would end it with where you can get the book and all that. So you want a platform to sell your book? I'll give you the platform.
So you give me a platform.
I give you the platform to sell the book.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a very good platform.
I gave you. We live in a country where negativity sells.
Yes.
So I gave you the negative platform. Sell your book.
Okay. Well, but then after management of the station at the time wrote a letter to apologize to. And how do you feel? Do you feel like you were like your organization didn't support you? Well,
no. They did what they had to do as an organization.
Okay.
Before the letter was put out, it was communicated to me.
Okay.
So I knew the letter was going to be sent to her.
Okay.
Now maybe people would say Abba apologized. I did not apologize.
Yes.
It was TV Africa that apologized.
Yes.
I did not apologize. TV Africa apologized.
Okay.
TV Africa apologized because I know at some point Juliet Ibrahim threatened to sue TV Africa as an organization.
Okay.
So TV Africa apologized.
Okay.
I, Abba Guy, I did not
Never.
apologize. In fact, I don't apologize like that.
I like the names. That's good. Okay, so fast forward. You left TV Africa and there were rumors that your crew members were sabotaging you. What exactly happens that made you quit TV Africa?
Okay, so during Political Police, a lot of, I think people know, I think that story too went viral. I had accidents. I had a first accident, put me in a wheelchair for a while.
Wow.
I couldn't walk for a while, so I was off the screens. In fact, if I was wearing a sleeveless dress, you would have seen the scars on my arm and all that. So I was off screens for a while. I came back, I had another accident, and then I went off again. Then I came back. So after I came back, Political Police wasn't a live show. It wasn't a live show. It was a pre-recorded. When you're pre-recording a show, you know, you need a team with you. But then it got to a point, I'd be in the studio alone. mostly with just the cameraman. No makeup artist, no producer, nobody.
Wow.
So my own discretion, I will run the show.
Wow.
Go on commercial break when I'm supposed to go on commercial break. Start the show when I'm supposed to start. End at the time I'm supposed to end. And I'm done. But you see, I could have. I'm one person. I don't just back out. I'm not the type to just give out on something. If I say I'm pushing this, I'm pushing this. So by the time I resigned, right, I had decided it was enough. In this industry, when a presenter sits on screen and he or she makes a mistake, nobody will blame a cameraman, nobody will blame a sound man, nobody will blame the lighting, nobody will blame the producer, the director, nobody.
Yes.
It is on you.
Yes.
And it's a brand I was building.
Yes.
So if they sabotaging the show would end up affecting my brand, it was better to put the tools down and walk away.
Yeah. I agree with you. I agree with you. So you left and you went to Kofi TV.
Yes.
And then you started hosting. Is it a sex talk show or
Friday night?
Right, with Abaga guy. Is it sex talk show or relationship talk show?
What exactly? It's sex, relationship, everything. You can't talk relationship without talking sex.
Oh, yeah.
So it's everything in one.
And there's this guy you have been bringing. Is it Grandpa?
Grandpa, my grandpa.
You can go to the extreme.
Yes. I like guests who are extreme.
Oh, okay.
Who are real.
Okay.
When you're talking about sex and you're real, they say you're going extreme. Yeah. Someone needs to talk about it.
Yeah. We don't listen to it, but we don't want anybody to talk about it.
You get it. Everybody. Anybody of the sex having age is having sex.
Oh yeah.
And they don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. They don't want to.
But it is when you talk about it that a lot of issues can be curbed in the society.
Okay.
If you're talking about teenage pregnancies, for instance, ask yourself how many parents in our communities can sit their children down and talk to them about sex.
We don't even have time.
We don't even have time. And we think it's too gross a subject to talk to our children about. If people are well educated, if they are well informed, they would know that even if I'm going to have sex, it has to come with protection. Yes. Protection stops STIs, it stops STDs.
Teenage pregnancies
and all that. If they can abstain, they go ahead and abstain. Until you educate them, there's some issues we will keep having problems with, would keep having in the society. We still have some regions recording high number of teenage pregnancies because the children are not being educated.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay. There's a lot of campaign about free condom. People campaign for free condom, but even women young ladies in a rural community find it very difficult to get sanitary pad. But a condom is free, but there's no too much campaign on free sanitary pad. What's your take on that?
None of the above has to be free. But with the issue about sanitary pads, government can help subsidize for those in the rural communities. It shouldn't be free. I wouldn't have a problem. Let's say a pack of sanitary pad is sold at 10 cedis. I wouldn't have a problem buying it at 15 cedis. If that 5 cedis extra would be used to subsidize that of those in the rural areas, I don't have a problem with that. The issue about condoms being free, condoms should equally not be free. At least having your menses is not a decision. It is something that comes. It's a natural thing. Having sex is a decision. Nobody is going to pay for your protection. If you're old enough to have sex, you should be old enough to bear the cost of protecting yourself.
Okay.
If you don't protect yourself and you get an STI, you get an STD, am I the one who is going to suffer? No, it is you. I talked about, way earlier in the conversation, I talked about being somebody who takes responsibility. If you decide to have sex and you decide to do it without protection because they are not going to make condom free, and so you will not buy but would have it raw. If you have children, don't come and ask me for money for diapers. It is your responsibility. If you have an STI or an STD, it is your responsibility. Deal with it. Don't blame anybody for it.
Okay.
Condoms shouldn't so not be free. Are contraceptives free? No. Condoms should not be free.
Great. Okay. Okay, you had a heated argument with Councillor Luke Trott.
Oh, that man.
It was about you well dressed with funeral, and he doesn't understand.
He doesn't understand.
And then you went ahead to say that for you, you will not marry a pastor, especially Ghanaian pastors. Why?
No, I won't marry. I always say, maybe if, let's say an example, if I'm married to you as a man, as a normal person, and then you end up becoming a pastor, I don't have a problem.
Okay.
But you are a pastor, and I'm coming to marry you as a pastor. No.
Why?
I don't want.
Oh, okay.
Ghana so far for 4 doors. Akoshi 4 doors. The way people interpret Bible to suit them.
Oh yeah.
To, for lack of a better word, rob people of what they have and what they own. I don't have the heart for it. I can't sit in church and watch you twist a quotation because you want to take her for a walk.
Okay.
I can't stand it.
Okay.
I am not that kind of a person.
Okay.
Like I said earlier, when I see someone being cheated, it pisses me off.
Yes.
And I don't think Christ is for sale. Yeah. A lot of pastors in our communities these days are selling Christ. They are selling everything that has to do with Christ, and I have an issue with that.
Yeah, right.
That aside, the womanizing of most pastors is a bit revolting.
Yeah, of course.
It's a bit nauseating. Most of them don't lead the Christ-like life. And that is a turn for me.
Oh, that's so what's your take on men who abuse their wives? What's your take on that? Or baby mummies?
Okay, so everything abuse.
It's a no-no for you.
It's a no-no. A female abusing a man is a no-no.
Okay.
Unfortunately, because men in our society, when you're growing up, yeah, you're a man, you can't cry, you're a man, you can't complain, you're a man. So men are being abused and they're not talking about it. In fact, if a man should come out right now and say, my wife beat me, everybody is going to make fun of Kojovisia. Wow, bro, where are bro? So men are not talking, but men are equally being abused as much as women are also being abused. Anything abuse, I'm out. Financial abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, anything abuse, it's a no-no for me.
Okay. Okay, what about ingrat or how will I say, people, ungrateful people who are ungrateful?
Ungrateful people. There isn't a single person I would term ungrateful in my life.
Okay.
Or there isn't anybody I have met and done something for that I would term ungrateful. Has anybody or everybody I have helped come back to show gratitude? No. Do I feel they're ungrateful? No. I like to do good. I like to treat people good. It is a decision I have made. It is who I am.
Okay.
I can't hold somebody responsible for not appreciating what I did for them.
Okay.
It is their decision to not be appreciative.
Okay.
You get it?
I get it.
So, supposing I wake up this morning and then I feel, okay, let me give him 1,000 cedis. I'm not going to give you the 1,000 cedis because I want you to come back and say thank you.
Okay.
I'm giving you the 1,000 cedis because it's on my heart to give it to you. What comes after that? I don't care.
Okay.
I've come to understand and have come to learn that if you live with that mentality, it saves you a lot of stress. It saves you from being disappointed in people. Earlier in the conversation, I told you nothing surprises me.
Yes.
I don't expect anything from anybody.
Okay.
If you do it, fine. If you don't do it, fine. I wasn't expecting it anyway.
Okay.
So I don't get disappointed.
Okay.
And I don't feel somebody is not appreciative.
Okay. Okay. Great. She doesn't feel if people are not appreciative, not at all. If she give it to you, whatever you decide to do with it, it's not like Jesus who has swear at the rest. 9. Okay, we'll be right back. We'll go for commercials. Okay, folks, I'm hanging out with the beautiful one yet, Abaga guy here on the Sesame Show. As I said, it's the beauty edition on the show, the first lady edition on the show. So, Abaga, welcome back.
Thank you.
We are happy. My producer is happy. Me myself, I'm grinning from ear to ear, as you can see. I'm very happy, and the conversation is very intriguing and engaging. You know, you are now with Original TV.
Yes.
And then you host Paimukam.
Yes.
So what is exactly is it about the show?
Paimuka is an entertainment show.
Okay.
We talk everything entertainment.
Okay.
Everything that has to do with the entertainment industry.
Okay.
So music, movies, art, dance, everything that has to do with the entertainment show. That is what Paimuka is about. We bring in personalities, we bring in artists, actresses and actors, we bring in dancers, craftsmen, people in the art industry, that's the painting,
painting,
the various forms of painting and all that. So it's an all-round show on entertainment. Yes.
Good. There's this notion by most Ghanaian musicians that we, the media, or the media, like promoting Nigeria content ahead of Ghanaian content. What's your take on that?
First of all, the Ghanaian artist most of the time is afraid of investing. Recently, Celestine Donko said she would not invest $40,000 in a music video. And I personally have had a couple of artists on my show. I've asked if they will invest that amount of money in a music video, and they all said no. There is nobody who wants inferior.
Oh yes, of course.
Everybody wants quality. When you go on the market and you are buying something, anyway, you want quality.
Yes.
Quality comes with price.
Yes.
If you are not willing to pay the price, don't compel any TV station to show your poor quality projects. We want quality.
Of course.
Quality aside, I don't think there's a single media house, a TV station, a radio station, online TV, who is in business to make losses. Everybody is in business to make profit.
Yes.
Radio stations are selling ears, TVs are selling eyeballs. It is what people are watching, it is what people are listening to that will be given to them.
Yes.
If you produce something that people want to listen to, people want to watch, it will be given to them.
Yes.
So until you produce what people want to listen to and what people want to watch, don't blame anybody for not showing your videos and not playing your music.
I agree with you perfectly. Yeah. Okay. Well, we are at the mystery question segment of the show. This one is a mystery question. Just ask if you like, you give reason why you choose. If you like, you will not give reason and you go forward. If you had the opportunity to change to a man for just one day, what will you do? You are just a man for one day.
Why should I want to change to a man?
So you don't want to change to him?
No. I'm a woman. I'm bigger than a man. I'm better than a man. I don't want to be like a man. I want to be a woman.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I want to be a woman.
Okay.
You can't live in this world without me.
Yes, of course.
I want to be a woman.
Okay.
I'm the main character.
Yes, yeah.
In a man's life, I'm the main character.
Of course.
The man is like maybe a supporting character. You know, the man can be a head, but I'm the neck.
Yes.
It is the neck that turns the head.
Yeah.
I want to be a woman. I want to be a man.
All day, any day.
Any day I want to be a woman.
Okay, great. Okay. Choosing between walking forever or backward forever or sideways, which one would you choose?
Sideways. Backwards. None.
No, then.
Sideways, me going. Backwards, so me sanity. Destination near him.
Back.
Is it ahead and I'm moving backward? No, none. No. I don't want any.
Okay.
I don't want any. Come here,
Okay, so let's say for a husband, James Gardner or Prince David will say?
None of them. They are all known people.
You want unknown? Oh, it means that you are insecure.
And no, it's not a matter of insecurity. I just
Privacy.
Public figures don't appeal to my heart.
Oh, okay.
And James Gardner, he's fair.
Yeah.
He's light skinned.
Yeah.
Oh, that one is a double no. Oh, light skinned, Sissy. That man dear. Or high to kakra.
Oh, okay.
Jim, the attack will be wasting the time. So spark need and shadan cafe,
okay.
but or healthier.
Okay.
Into James Prince David. Say beer, Sonia a public figure, I could say maybe, and okay, yes.
Okay.
A maybe, because I don't know how old he is, but he's not that old.
Yeah.
I'm not attracted to very young people.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not attracted to very old people. Before you come and say me pen cockrafo. Not very old, but
okay.
Someone who is like between 7 and 10 years older than me, or 7 and 15 years older than me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's great. Okay. For a pet, python or cobra?
I hate snakes.
You hate snakes?
Anything snakes. No. Why would I want to keep a snake? Cow. No matter how you treat it.
Cow. No, okay. So you go to a restaurant, there on the menu you only has 2, frog and crocodile. Which one will you choose?
Nanumunsu. I have China. Once upon a time, we were having our peaceful life and somebody went to eat frog. Nanumunsu.
Okay.
No water. Give me chilled water. That one is okay.
Okay, so you had an opportunity to become GJ president. What will you do differently?
GJ, Ghana Journalists
Association president. What will you do differently?
Okay. That's a position I would never dream of having.
Why?
One. In our country, I'll speak for our country because I don't know how other countries are, but at least I know Nigerians are very supportive. Our countries have an attitude of pulling down people who keep going higher. You may do everything right, but the moment they see you up there, that is when people will take it upon themselves to dig any dirt they can find to pull you down. If there is no dirt to be found, they will fabricate just to pull you down. So that seat, I don't know.
Wow. Okay, to the controversy in town. E-Levy, the Sunduma and Sako, they have their say. Lydia Forson also did same. What's your take?
Coco is Kanyari. Gold is Kanyari. Can I say? Diamond is Kanyari. Bauxite Kanyari. Timber Kanyari. Oil Kanyari. Menu 2 cities then be.
Okay, that does it.
Menu 2 cities. Then be. Will people stop misusing money in government? No. Until that is brought to a check and people are held accountable, people have been made to refund monies that have, if they've been diverted to account, if projects were overly priced, until people are called to be accountable for these things and refunds made, people jailed, like people get punished for these things, they can sell our souls. They still won't do anything.
Yes. Okay. Another one. Should we fix ourselves or the country? The system should be fixed.
The country needs to be fixed. Who is the country?
All of us.
It is us. We say the law doesn't work. Let something happen and Abagaigai gets arrested.
Free.
Hashtag free Abagaigai. Hashtag I stand with Abagaigai. If Abagaigai is not held accountable for whatever it is that she did, how will people learn from it? Equiapim Polo was arrested. There was a free Equiapim Polo movement. Was what she did right? A big no. In fact, with me, I've always gone hard on Equiapim Polo so far as that issue is concerned, because I always tell people, if you're dealing with me and it has to do with children, I am biased. A child is a child. A child needs guiding. The child needs guidance. You that is guiding the child, the decisions you are making today goes a long way to affect the child's future. If you're somebody who watches international crime stories, you would realize that there's this serial killer and then they will chase and chase and chase, and as a child the parents were treating him like this. As a child the parents were doing. These things have psychological effects on children. So when it comes to a child, I am biased. You will lose. The child will win. When she was being punished, when she was taken through court, there were people who started the free Equiapim Polo movements. There are people who said the government was being too harsh, the law was being too harsh, but we are the same people that want the country to be fixed. The country needs to be fixed. In order for the country to be fixed, people need to be punished. And if we don't want to be punished, we need to fix ourselves. You can't go to SA and drink water and just throw the can about. You can't go to Dubai and drink water and just throw the can about. Now one funny thing is, when we the Ghanaians go to these countries, we live by their rules. Hey, Dubai, the one should nose mask, I bet you. When I'm one out 2 weeks, I bet you. South Africa, I'm one out years, I bet you. But these same people will come from these countries into Ghana and start littering and start peeing everywhere they like, and let the law try holding them accountable. They will blame government, they will call the law wicked, they will call people inhuman and all that. How are we going to be able to fix the country if we are not able to fix ourselves? It is us.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Okay, the last for the mystery question. $5 million for a semi-nude role in the movie. Will you take it?
For a semi-nude?
Yeah.
A semi-nude? What are we shooting?
Oh, just a normal couple, husband.
$5 million?
Yeah.
Let it hit my account. I'm shooting.
Okay.
How long does it take people to forget?
Not too long anyway.
We're in a country where there's been sex videos leaking here and there.
2 weeks later.
2 weeks later, you meet the person and you won't even recognize the person. How long? The media, of course, will talk about it. They'll make noise about it. Internet here and there. Interviews here and there. Let there be another hit in the next 2-3 days. In fact, let a politician call. Everybody has forgotten about it.
Okay, so that does it for the mystery segment of the show. Okay, so let's look at the future. So how does the future look like for Abagagai?
What does the future look like for Abagagai? For now, it's a little vague for even me. Like I said earlier, I am somebody who likes to take responsibility for decisions I make. So I don't just get up and make decisions.
Okay.
One thing I know for a fact is that maybe later this year or early next year, I am starting my master's.
Okay.
What I am not sure of now is which course I want to read. I'm yet to make the decision if the next 10 years I want to be on TV.
Okay.
And if in the next 10 years I want to be on TV, what is it that I'll be doing on TV? When that decision is made, it would inform my choice of program to run under masters, and it would inform my future what I will do.
Okay. So what will you like to share with you? You have a lot of, even in my office, you have a lot of fans. So what would you like to share words of encouragement for your fans?
They should be themselves. You can't take responsibility for what someone has done. If you are in a relationship, someone decides to cheat, someone decides to treat you bad, it is their decision to cheat. It is their decision to treat you bad. Don't wallow in sadness because of someone's decision. If you are working with somebody, being it a friend, a relative, whoever, and they decide to be disloyal, let them deal with their disloyalty. Keep being loyal. Don't let anybody change who you are. There's a little good and a little bit of bad in everybody. It is what you feed that you become. So try to feed the positive side of you. Try to stay positive in everything that you do. We are what we think. We are what we consume. The more positivity you think, the more positivity you attract. And therefore, the more positivity you will consume. And then you become a positive person. So they should try, everybody, try to be as positive as you can.
Great. Positive as you can. All you fans out there of Abagagai. Okay, share your social media handle with them so they can reach you, in touch with you.
Okay, so Facebook is Abagagai, Instagram, Twitter, Abba_Gai. There's a new one, TikTok. Yeah, TikTok, Abba_Gai. Yes. You can feel free, send me a message. But one thing people do about sending messages, I always say it everywhere I go. And I don't know if they don't hear me. Don't send hi and leave it. Say what you want to say. The messages are a lot. I can't come and reply a hi. And then it will follow with how are you?
No.
And then I'm fine. How are you too? And I say I'm also fine. How is the family? Have you eaten? No. Say hello. Good morning. Blah 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 blah. This is why I'm in your inbox. I would gladly reply.
Yeah. I like that humility. Oh, guys, all too soon we've come to the end of this edition of the beautiful edition of the show, the First Lady edition of the show. My name always is Sesame. You can also follow us on Facebook, CLIQ, Instagram, CLIQ, Twitter, CLIQ, and TikTok, CLIQ. You subscribe to us on YouTube. You share positively. I'm not too happy to end the show, but I have to end the show. So, as I always say, keep the faith. Bye-bye.